one. Talking the other one.
I want all the
Yeah.
booze to come out too, since they've shown them.
Yeah. Oh, hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome to Plastic Fanatics, the late night Aftercast, episode 996. All right. There'll be a lot. No, I'm just kidding. Here we are, Plastic Fanatics. I'm your host, Victory Saber. Oh, shit. I got my lower third. How will everyone know who I am? 1 second, people. Talk amongst yourselves. Having issues. All right, there we go. There's my lower third. If you want to join our show here, just go to my Facebook page. Make sure you have a Google account, Google Plus account. Click on that live link, and it will direct you right in here. And you can talk amongst us. It's a great feeling. Let's get into some introductions, get into some screen sharing topics, and then we can go along our little mishap ways and get wasted. I don't know. Charles.
What's up,
Start
man?
us off again, man. Do it.
Alrighty. I'm Charles. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram with Optus4Prez.
Awesome. Mr. Dan. Harvey __Dan.
Harvey Thunder Thief Dent on IG. Check it out. ROC.
RC. Or the ETR. And Mr. Masterpiece Shitpiece.
What's up? You can find me at Brammer_Nick on Twitter and Nick Brammer on Facebook. ROC.
Awesome. And for me, you can find me on Instagram and Facebook. No, Instagram and YouTube is VictorySaber77. The Facebook page is right underneath my name there. It has a V in front of it. I really don't like this light. I'm not doing Twitter, so if you want to join in, it's going to be on the Facebook page, so it's not too difficult. Everyone has a Facebook page now, so whatever. I was the last one, I think, on this planet to get one. But let's see. Where do I want to start off? Got some screen sharing. A couple of shout-outs. I know Josh and Dakota are at Dallas Con, Comic Con, something like that. A-Con, some type of con where they get to see a lot of probably scantily clad cosplayers. Also, Jose Hurricane BX is also at I think Wizard World, Philadelphia. So he got to see,
Yes.
yeah, he's seeing some cosplayers too. It's always fun to see the cosplayers.
Very tasteful cosplays.
Yes, very. Like, wow. All right. All righty, let's screen share and make sure this works. Hope to God it works. Please.
There
See
he
that?
is.
All right, there's Optimus Prime holding. Oh shit! Can't get over. There we go.
No, that's not shit. It's He-Man, Lion-O, and Snake
Sorry.
Eyes.
Yes,
Close
it
enough.
is. All right. I don't want any hate mail. I'm hoping. I've had so much difficulty with damn freaking screen share, but there it is. That's my little thumbnail for this week. I didn't put a hat on him. I was going to, but yeah. But all right. Get into some shout outs, shows. Here we go. We have Enter the Realm Monday, episode 46, counting down to the year anniversary, which should be, I believe, on the 20th of this month. But check it out, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the Realm of Collectors YouTube page. And then it's followed by the RC Hangout, which airs about, I'd say, a half hour after the ETR show. Check it out. Links in the ROC Facebook group, open to all. Join, talk amongst the jackals and all that. And what everyone's been waiting for, I think it's this week, Figa Banging, episode 18. We get to see Spin Out. So that is Wednesday, 9:30-ish, on the Realm of Collectors YouTube page, hosted by Ace Milo and the detective, Brian Brink. So that should be fun. And now moving into something that I think has really sparked my fancy. TFC Toys Poseidon, a.k.a. Pronicon, or I like to call him King Poseidon, if you watch Master Force. This thing's going to be huge.
Which, if you're not, you should be.
Yeah, at least give it a try. Give it a try.
I just started.
It's pretty good. Can be annoying at times, but it's good. But these things look really, really good. We got PTO2 Cyberjaw Overbite. We get all the gimmicks, which is nice too. You get the robot mode, alt mode, but you also get the target master mode. That's cool. But
Yeah.
any guys in on this?
Yeah.
Eh,
Not personally, no. Don't have a big enough attachment.
All right.
Have they released any of these yet, or what's the deal with this?
No,
So-
they haven't released it yet.
Not yet.
They haven't released
Soon.
one?
I don't know if they're waiting to get the Lao Kaiser stuff out, or I don't know.
That'd be pretty smart to do that. Just do one thing at a time.
But Lao Kaiser, Drillhorn was supposed to come out this last month, but got delayed. So that sucks. So we'll probably get 2 this month. Ugh, blows. But there's a Target Master. Yeah, it's nothing special, but at least they incorporated the gimmick, so I like that.
Kind of neat.
Yeah.
With the little foot thing they have there in the stand.
And I mean, look at that leg. Holy crap.
Look at that cankle, man. That thing's a beast.
Yeah.
And then we got Big Bite, aka Scalar. Got some translucent plastic. Not too bad.
They really stepped it up in like the style department with these. I mean, they've got a lot of good detail in there, a lot of variations in plastic and paint. I mean, that looks pretty good.
Are those teeth on top translucent too?
Here?
Yeah.
Well, they might be.
Looks like those front four, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
It may be down here. They're using robot mode. Got the 2 swords, or if you don't want that, you got the blasters. Looks like they can extend, but I don't know. Looks pretty clean
yeah.
all around. Granted, it's TFC Toys, so if you're not a fan of their combiner stuff, no, who knows? You know these teeth are going to be sharp too.
Yeah. Hey, in case you need to stab somebody, you know which toy to grab.
Yeah, or I just grab a fan's toys and just like, hey, I'm going to blood.
Just grab Grenadier and just fucking throw it across the room and hope for the best.
There's a Target Master mode. Not too bad. I do like the picks with this because you can have it as an arm, Scramble City again, or you can have it as a foot,
Yeah.
or you can have it
Definitely.
as the gun.
Definitely adds to playability, which is nice.
Yeah.
But that arm mode looks really good. Very clean
Yeah.
and just it works.
Yeah, I like this. The hand, everything. Yeah, it looks pretty damn good. Yep. I will admit, TFC Toys does a good job on the combiners. They're at least doing stuff that no one else is doing.
Hmm.
So hopefully we get a Raiden, Road Caesar, something. Also, be kind of
Get all those Japanese G1s.
yeah. All right, moving into this. This could be for Ace.
Yeah.
I kind of thought I liked this at first, but now that we see them all painted up, I don't know if I do.
Yeah.
This is Iron Factory's Ashuric Knights. This is the War Within Dinobots. This is sold, I believe, as a set. They don't look bad.
I think it's I think it's because they're not actual Dinobots that might be throwing you off here. So I mean, they look really good, but just not seeing them as seeing as they're like story specific and not what we're used to. That might be just I don't know. It's a little.
That's
off.
true. But it's just the color. I mean, the first time we saw this, it was just a kind of like a black and white mock-up or whatever. No color.
Hmm.
And now, I mean, Grimlock here looks good. You can't screw up Grimlock. I do like that.
Yeah.
Brand,
Yeah.
whatever they're calling him. But when you get into here, I'm like, okay, Slay. I mean, that alt mode just looks. I guess I should like it because it's a drill, as a drill there. But no, I don't know.
Yeah. And I think it might be because they're missing some highlights in certain areas. Like they got good coverage and color, but just like you want to see a little highlight or something that draws your attention instead of
Yeah,
just
something.
kind of what you're seeing here.
That's what I was
That
gonna
makes
say.
sense.
Like the details kind of off.
Right.
Poor Sludge, always the dumb brute of the team. It seems like, just, I mean, you can see kind of his facial expression there. Sage Hammer.
It's got a massive overbite.
And then this, I don't know.
I don't even know what's going on with this. This just looks weird all around. I mean,
Yeah.
it looks good except for that chest piece, and that's what's throwing it off.
Yeah.
And then the alt mode's just kind of wacky.
I think I'll stick my false Cybertron Dinobots.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with those.
Yeah.
It's a good set.
Planet X did a good job. I think that's Swoop
yeah.
here.
I think Swoop probably looks the most right out of all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's because you still got the pterodactyl mode.
Yeah, exactly.
It doesn't come with a sword, though. Or maybe it does. Maybe they didn't show it. I don't know. But there you go. I just wanted to showcase that. I saw this and I was like, man, I really liked the pictures beforehand. Now they're in color. I don't know.
Money saved.
Yeah, here's some more money saved. So, Platinum Edition, this is showing up, I think, in Singapore. I don't know, overseas somewhere. And, again, we're getting a lot of the old Chug stuff. So if you guys want, you get Cyclonus and his Armada here. You get Scourge, and you also get a new sweep member. I don't know what his name is, but he has the DevCon, I think, head. All for the price of $75.
That 75 is going towards that translucent plastic. You know that's not going to break.
Yeah, no kidding. For the packaging. Because we need all this different... What, we got 4 different languages? Love it.
Hey, I mean, if you want to learn how to say different things in different languages, there you go. That's what's hooking you up.
I'm trying not to discriminate, but yeah. I don't know. It's just, come on. I don't know. We're getting a new Scourge in the Titans Return line. We got a prior Cyclonus. It just, I get the fact they're doing this as they're going through that transitional phase where Unicron's transforming them into this mode, but still.
Yeah.
$75 though. I don't know. But hey, you
I
know,
mean,
like that.
If it tickles the 30-year anniversary, then that's what they're going for.
Yeah, and as long with like this one right here.
Yeah.
One Shall Stand, One Shall Fall box set. Great name. Platinum Edition again, $75. But really, do you want that mold again? The Classics Prime was nice back in the day, but man, this thing has got to be looser than loose.
Yeah, this is like the 7th incarnation of it or something.
Yep. And then even Megatron. The green cap. I don't know. If you're a Chug collector and you like this stuff, I mean, that's cool. I mean, maybe you can use this at least as a base piece for an add-on kit, which is nice. But this Megatron, though, I mean, come on. I go with Toy World's Hegemon, bare minimum. Or the Combiner Wars. But I guess you can pop off the wings if you wanted. But $75. Translucent plastic again. It's transformed. So you got that. Love it. I don't know. But there's that. I just wanted to showcase that really quickly. This popped up on Amazon, so you can go over there. All right, moving into Marvel Legends.
Hell yeah.
Here is the Juggernaut. We showed a lot of this stuff last week on the show, but this is the first time we're actually seeing the Build-A-Figure built. So it's not bad. I like it.
Yeah, I heard a lot of people complaining because they like the bulkiness of the Select one, but I think this one's got a nice lean look to it, which is what I feel what Juggernaut would be like, you know, since he is kind of a mover.
Yeah, true. The only thing I would complain about with this guy,
this fucking guy,
is to get rid of the if you could get the helmet off.
Yeah, the removable helmet. That would be great.
I'm the Juggernaut, bitch.
Who is that? Is that Dust?
Yo.
Yeah, some jerk from Jersey.
I'm here at Rolling Steel, so I'm not using my headset, so I hope the audio is not too bad.
No, it's all good, man. We can hear you.
All right, cool, man. I'm sorry. Keep going.
And there's a set for all you guys out there. I've never seen so much buzz on like Instagram and everything. Like, oh, did you get the set? Did you get the set? I pre-ordered this. I pre-ordered this. I'm like, wow.
No, it's just crazy. They're doing another X-Men set. It's been a couple of years since the last one. That one was kind of, I mean, it had good parts in it, but it just wasn't like the wow factor. This one seems to be packing. Like they actually put effort into this set.
Yeah.
I collect selects, and I might grab that Havoc.
Yeah, he looks good.
Cool.
The Iceman, yeah. More with that cable.
It's kind of weird how they kind of went old school with some of the figs and then new school with some of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not really uniform. We were just discussing like, yeah, I'm into this, I'm into that, but
Well, it's like the Captain America line. They did Civil War with 3 of them, and then the other 3 are comic book. So it's a nice blend, I guess.
Yeah,
I don't
good
know.
mix and match. Yeah.
let's
Don't
make
really.
everybody happy, just like Dan.
Exactly.
The funny thing is, for like Kitty Pryde here, they had to put the Magneto Onslaught head in with her because no one else will buy her. No
Yeah,
one's
that's-
gonna buy this gal.
She's like the most bland part. Like everybody else is going off about just about everything else except for Kitty Pryde.
It's so sad.
So
I saw like BBTS. The pre-order sold out except for like Bobby, Iceman, and Havoc.
So Dan's like the Kitty Pryde of the ROC.
Essentially, yeah.
He's famous
Yeah.
for everything.
As long as I have a cool little dragon beside me, I don't care. Fuck it.
Lucky.
I like that they at least put Wolverine in that costume. I love that costume for him.
Oh yeah.
He looks good.
Come
Even
along.
the butterfly joints too, which is really cool.
Oh, I know. Yeah. Packaging, real quick. We've seen all this. I mean, it's everywhere, but I just wanted to showcase it one more time.
Dude, that Juggernaut's gonna be a big fucking dude. I mean, looking at that leg next to Rogue there, it's like holy shit.
Yeah.
It's
Now,
gonna
you
be-
like the size, or did you rather have them go the size of like they did with the Hulkbuster? Massive.
Well, I don't know. I
think
mean, we haven't seen him next to since the actual figures because he's by himself. But I mean, he's supposed to be a big dude, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Hulkbuster leg, I remember, was the size of a figure itself.
yeah,
So-
that's a big fucking guy.
So there's that. And what Dan was kind of alluding a little bit, but I saw this, or you brought this to my attention last week, so I thought, what the
I
hell,
did.
throw this out here. Rumorville. This is a rumor again, but Marvel Legends X-Men Wave 2. They're just pounding these out. Kind of cool. Jim Lee Cyclops,
Hopefully,
possibly.
hopefully.
Hopefully. Again, rumor, but still, this is a pretty nice lineup.
Is that going to be X-23 or the Astonishing Wolverine?
There's a rumor that it might actually be her, but I mean, if it's not, you're probably just gonna see a regular costume, like the yellow and blue of the previous figure.
Yeah, the Tiger Strip.
There's a rumor it is X-23.
That's cool. What do you think the Build-A-Fig would be?
I don't know.
Movie version of Apocalypse. Did you see that yet?
Somebody
An
said
Apocalypse?
No, I'm saying I'm hoping it wouldn't be a movie version of Apocalypse, which is an atrocity.
Yeah, that was terrible.
Bring it on, baby, bring it on.
I need a new Isaac Ooze figure.
Yeah, I hope it's not.
I don't mean to interrupt, James. The link you posted in the ROC is broken,
Oh!
so I just reposted it in the comments.
All right, cool. Thank you.
No problem, brother. That's why we're here.
Hey, James, I haven't been able to come on to the show yet, but I just wanted to say victory! Well done. Congratulations.
Oh,
Excellent.
thank you, and thanks for being on the show, man.
No, thank-
Once I get done with screen sharing here, I can actually see what's going on. I can't see nothing, but it's cool that you're on.
We're a mess. You don't want to see us.
yeah.
Okay, well. Getting into a lot of people love the Spider-Man line, which I think is sometimes better than the Avengers, but here we go. Granted, Punisher is not part of the line, Walgreens exclusive, but still. This is just some of the packaging. I know Dan has a bit of a hard-on for this dude.
Yes.
Build-A-Figure is a Space Venom, or Space Knight Venom, so that's pretty cool, but here, there's a little bit closer look of him.
Is that
I got it.
That
Great.
Punisher's a Walgreens exclusive, right?
Yep.
Yes.
One of those Canadian exclusives.
Unfortunately, Tommy's going to have to come to the United States, because I don't think they have Walgreens. Poor guy.
Yeah, a lot of good lines coming out this year for Marvel Legends. Like they're really starting to step up, it seems.
Yeah, they're kicking ass.
I like that classic Electro head.
Yeah.
I was thinking of Bird also. Yeah.
But do you like the fact that he just has, I think he's got effect hands, but no
Yeah,
normal
it looks like he's got the Amazing Spider-Man 2 Electro hands.
Yeah, I like the old school look of him.
It's kind of unfortunate, but I mean, I guess I'll just have to paint up some other like fisted hands and.
Yeah.
Look at you.
Adam.
I'm looking at you.
Yeah. Wish I had talent like All right, real quick, NECA news.
Naked
Damn, I
news.
jump in. The first thing I see is dust. Whoa. What's up, guys?
Hey, Russ. 18-inch Batman Returns Catwoman.
Nice.
I don't know.
I mean,
Throwing it up.
that face up in the right-hand corner, that's fucking on the money, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It,
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially if you collect the line. I mean, there you go. Not bad.
It's badass.
Penguin's awesome.
Yeah, look at him.
pimping. He's pimping Penguin.
And this bastard is expensive. I'm hoping they reissue him.
Now why? Because it's not made anymore?
Yeah, they did. Yeah. I don't think that they made a lot at the time, and because it's such a, I mean, it's an 18-inch figure. No one's gonna really want to buy that, but it's got a wire cape, everything. It looks pretty spot on. It's quite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Horrible nervous.
Look at the bulge on Batman.
He's happy.
Yo, she's reaching for the D.
Yeah. He's standing.
We'll want to
He's
scratch my shit up with them.
What did I see on Instagram? Someone posted a picture of like some gal with Freddy, and she's like, "Damn it, asshole! Don't use your claws, or put your claws, or take the glove off, something like that."
Oh my gosh.
I don't know. That just reminded me of that. But at least he hasn't been. You know, this is the Keaton version. I do not want to see a Joel Schumacher version, so we have the nips.
Why not?
Becca can keep
No
that.
nips, no nips.
I'll be talking shit about Batman and Robin. That's my jam.
That's your jam.
I want a Bane, and I want a Mr. Freeze from Batman and Robin.
Yeah, what about Poison Ivy? Come on now. Porn star fucking Poison Ivy? Fuck yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right, here you go, Dan.
Yes.
Yes, indeed.
Figure Arts Super Saiyan Vegeta.
Look at that hair.
Look at it. All new mold.
Right there.
Pretty damn sweet.
Yeah, it's awesome because they're not doing the because Trunks is taller than he is, so that he's actually got his own like molding. So I figured they just throw a new head, and call it good.
Yep, that's what I thought too. But yeah, he's totally different. I like it.
Yeah, I saw some people were pissed off because they just released the premium colored Vegeta, then just to have this one come out, which is like the perfect version. I ain't mad.
Yeah, I ain't either.
As long as this guy's a little bit bulkier and really shows off that Super Vegeta look, I'm happy.
Yeah.
Definitely. And the only thing that'll piss me off about this if he doesn't come with a normal Vegeta head.
Yeah,
But, you know what?
that's needed.
Yo, Steel, wake me up in 5.
Lucky I don't have any wrestling on here either. But there you
Yeah,
go.
I'm
But
excited
it is
for
a
this
good look.
guy.
Yeah.
I don't know, I just love this line. This is my favorite line to collect. I love the Dragon Ball stuff.
And then you mentioned, I think, somewhere that pre-orders overseas have sold out.
Yeah, I did. I
Most
saw
places.
Ami, HLJ, Anime Export. They all. I mean, there's probably one or two that's still over there, but the main ones I look at, they're all out. So I had to get mine through BBTS. For now,
And he doesn't come out until this fall, I believe, right?
October, I believe I saw.
Yeah. So
So it's a little ways to wait.
What's this? What's this figure running for?
55.
Yeah.
That's not bad, actually. Damn.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
It's about the going rate anymore for them.
Yeah, unless it's Star Wars. Now, if it's Star Wars, which is good, but shit, that stuff's expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, but,
True.
look at that, dude. Fucking Vegeta and his son right there next to each other after getting out the hyperbolic time chamber. That's fucking money.
Yeah.
Money.
Big time.
Hey, do you stand like that in front of the mirror?
Oh yeah, after I get home from the gym, hell yeah, I do.
Right out of the shower?
Dude, I'm like
Spandex.
I'm like that guy from Die Hard 2 or whatever after he works out in his hotel room. That's me right there.
Oh,
The
man, I
villain.
did not want to see that.
You ain't bulging like that. You got your little
I did not want to picture that. Oh, man. All right. TF going. Here I come. All right, real quick, Godzilla fan that I am, I just wanted to showcase Monsters, Godzilla, Eva, crossover with Neon Genesis and Evangelion.
Speaking of nipples,
Yeah.
Got a little bit.
Help me.
I can, me.
that seems to be a popular repaint for people to do. I saw somebody recently do a repaint of the Leonidas into the Eva. Is that what it's
Oh,
called?
yeah?
And
Yep.
the Eva colors. I mean, it looked really good, but that seems to be popular considering Takaro's done that as well. So
Yeah, I'm not sure if there's fiction behind this. I think there is. but I thought it was kind of a cool take.
Yeah, it looks pretty good.
Now,
Kind of looks like a Joker Godzilla with the colors.
Yeah.
yeah, never thought about that. What's up, Trent?
Not much. How's it going?
Not bad.
All right.
I'm
Yo,
picking
yo,
up
yo,
on
yo.
sounds here so I can hear someone. Like, it's Trent. Let's see. You get the same effect pieces, which kind of blows,
Whoa.
but that's pretty cool.
Purple fire blast. Nice.
Pro Godzilla.
So it does look weird that he's got something on the nips and he's got something in the crotch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
What
then
the
he's
hell, man?
throating something. What the hell?
Or it could be eyes and a smiley face.
On the nips.
Nips.
That's a kiss.
He's got a mankini and he's throating something.
Yeah. Oh. Ah, shit. These pictures suck. Damn it.
Oh, that's nice. I know what that is.
But this small ass picture, they're doing the Mecha Godzilla, $275.
Oh.
Same size as the regular monster art stuff. Yeah, all these
Just a
pictures.
repaint with them.
Yeah, figure arts.
It looks like a little 8-bit GIF.
Yeah, it is. And then they're making a bigger Godzilla, but $355 if you like the gigantic series figure art
Ew.
stuff.
Wow.
Oh,
Lord.
what an investment. Damn.
15 inches tall, 31 inches in length. Yeah,
Oh, right in the ass.
Beat each other up.
so, all right, well, that's.
I'm gonna fucking
Shit.
start
We're
bleeding
just
again.
sparring in the.
We both have cuts on the same side of our face.
All right, there we go.
Beat each other up in the fucking parking lot.
All right, done screen sharing. All right, cool. So there we go. Now we'll get into some topics. But cool, I can see all you guys' faces. Awesome.
Man, that's a shitload of Combiner Wars you got there, buddy.
Yeah, I should have hid them.
How tall is it?
Oh, Lord.
It's all
Should
the
have hit them.
torsos. It's all the
How
torsos.
tall is that?
That stack is probably 2 feet.
I didn't know they could stack shit that high.
Yeah, it's pretty sick. I was rearranging in here, and I should have.
There you are. They're for a friend.
But oh well. All right, let's see here. Hey, what's up? Was Zane here? Yeah, dude, you're back
Yo.
already from the con?
Yes, sir. I was back kind of early.
Was it fun?
Yes, it was. Got to take my 2 little nephews with us this time. They had fun. A couple of other friends came with us because usually it's just me and my cousin. So, more people, more fun. It was good times.
Awesome.
It's cool.
And look, Jamie, you're not alone. My one purchase from the Combiner Wars Shockwave, Little Legend Shockwave.
That's a cool figure, though.
That is a cool
These
thing.
aren't that.
That's
I can't
nice.
compare with those over here. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
I mean, I got scattershot in that pile, so that's pretty sad. But God damn, where's my topics here? Let's see here. Here's a good. Put all my topics on my phone here. So, Transformers or anything that you collect, would you rather have the look of the character that you want, like show accurate, or would you want articulation, posability? What's more of a bigger factor for you?
Yep, I think I'd go with articulation as well.
I'd have to say look. Only because I have my masterpiece shelf, and as much as I love the articulation on those, I set them in one pose and I'm done with it. I think I'd rather have a good-looking figure than to have it, at least for Transformers, to have crazy articulation.
Yeah.
For me, it's a little of both, but yeah, I definitely have to go a bit more for articulation myself.
Okay.
Yeah. It's worth sacrificing the articulation, I think, for the look. Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. That's the way I am.
We all have G1 statues on our shelves.
I love those movies.
Yeah.
Where do you guys draw the line on articulation? Like, what's the minimum that you expect?
If I can't do a pelvic thrust, I don't fuck with it.
Yeah, would you say?
If I can't do a pelvic thrust with it, I don't fuck with it.
Yeah, I think you got to have the basics: the ankle tilts, the wrist swivel, the neck articulation, like everything. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what's the basic minimum number, but I would say at least like what is it, like 24, 20, 24, 32, 32 points.
Well,
Is that too
18,
much?
I don't know.
I think you're looking at maybe
2,
24.
4,
24,
6,
Yeah.
8,
Yeah.
10, 12.
Definitely not 5.
Yeah, about 20.
Yeah.
No.
Five.
Definitely
Shoulder,
not
hip,
5.
head, waist.
Yeah, 5
Yeah,
is the shit we got in 1984, No more,
We're
no
still
more
getting
than
with the basic Star
No,
Wars.
we got that in Al's right now.
that.
I was also curious about that too for a lot of you IG guys that like to do a lot of picture taking, and sometimes I just have them as static poses. But yeah, you want to get them in dynamic poses, but then the look of it could be kind of off.
Yeah.
If you want it.
Now, don't ask Dan. Dan's a posing Nazi. So you only get your pose game up. Don't even talk to Dan, because Dan will bring out the
Create a good picture, that's all.
I think the good thing that about the figures we're getting nowadays is that we don't really have to worry too much about look, because it looks like they're making these figures look very good,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think like that point is pretty much covered. Even if they do take some artistic licenses, they still do pretty well with the overall aesthetic of the figures. So they just got to make sure that shit is posable, and they got my money.
Yeah.
Jose, can I ask you a quick question?
Yes, sir.
You just did.
First off, Shockwave masterpiece. Is this parts for it? This hand. The fact that
I think it could be considered parts forming, but that's not something that bothers me.
I'm just curious because I know it seems like everybody runs up the hill with the torch on parts forming, but I don't really hear anybody talking about it with this.
Yeah.
Curious.
now tonight, this is the first time he's fucked with this figure.
Yeah.
And he really from what he saw from reviews and what he heard about it, he wasn't crazy about it. He's warming up to the fucking Lilac Warrior. He's definitely
old lavender wind.
lilac in his life. I'm gonna say he's lacking the lilac.
Did swans show up at the doorstep when he pulled the trigger? Just could say.
He's no cloudburst, but he's warming up to it.
I mean, I don't know. A little bit of parts forming isn't too bad. As long as it's a limit to it. So as long as you don't go too crazy.
I just get the thing that I'm getting at is it just seems that if it's a third-party product, and it has the potential to be really cool, it seems like everybody jumps on it more than if it's official licensed.
Oh no, my God! You gotta take this over
If
here.
I could add something to that, Steel, I think a lot, from what I'm seeing, at least with third party, is you're getting a lot of people who are dedicated to the brand. I mean, that's why third party exists, because these are fans who are saying this is what I want. Where it's similar with like official, but there's a lot more restriction. Because you got the higher ups saying we can only spend so much. We want to make sure we make this much. There's more restrictions with that. At least from what I can tell.
Yeah.
Third party, you get a little more of that freedom because you're saying this is what I want to make. This is what I want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
It does. It's just
people use.
I don't know.
Let's say people use all kinds of excuses to jump on third party. Price, I'm paying so much money for it. It should be like this or like that, and it's like all that's in the eye of the beholder, There's things that I like that are. I like a lot of third-party stuff, and no offense to Hasbro, but they just can't hold a candle to it. That's just how it is, But but Hasbro has limitations too that they have to deal with.
Right.
I mean, so
that's true.
Yeah. I don't like comparing a $20 figure to a $60 figure anyway. I think it's stupid.
Yeah. Not in the same ballpark.
Yeah, those comparisons, definitely could be unfair. If you're spending $100 on a figure, you definitely expect it to be better quality than a $20 figure.
Sure.
Exactly.
For sure.
Yeah. Spin out.
But to get back to the parts forming, like what are your guys' opinions on that? Like the parts forming, like are you cool with that? Like Or like, is it something that bothers you when the Transformer has parts forming?
As long as it's limited, man, I don't mind. As long as it's not too much of it.
I think it depends too. Because when you say parts forming, the first thing I think of is Toy World's Devastator. So that seems to be something that people are kind of worried about, with the legs and all that, because it's parts forming with the legs, which I think in that case it works really well.
Uh-huh.
But I mean,
there's parts forming and then there's parts forming.
Right.
yeah.
Right.
We'll do that here. You got to take this, flip it over, put that over there, or you take this off and that becomes that. It's all good. But when there's 6 or 7 or 3, even 2 different parts in a box that you have to add to it to do something differently,
that's pushing the envelope.
That's a whole nother.
Comes an add-on kit.
Yeah.
Anything that's going to make it better, I'm all down for. I'm not that guy that I need everything to be in the box to be on the. I don't care about weapon placement. I don't care that the sword goes underneath the bottom of it. I don't care about that shit. But if it's a major part of the figure that you have to take and reinvent and put it back on, you know what I mean? It's a little discouraging. Not hateful, but it's discouraging.
I don't care as long as it looks good on my shelf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's usually what it comes down to.
Yeah. I agree.
Shit piece, what's up?
What's up, man? I'm easy.
All right. Here's another one for you. Once the season 1 and 2 MPs are done, third party or official, well, it's mainly against third party that's going to help out in that, but where would you like to see the MPs go next? Right into season 3 or Japanese stuff or
Japanese all the way.
Gotta be 3 for me.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd want to see season 3.
Yep. Continue along the G1 train.
And then they could go further.
Okay.
I mean, I don't think they need to make everything from season 3, but
You gotta make the base stuff.
oh,
I don't.
Holy cow.
No, for God's sakes, you know I can't be serious, for fuck's sake.
see what happens when you. Oh my God.
I was making sure the speakers work. Yeah.
Oh, they work. They work.
That's a good one. Yeah, we heard you.
Oh,
Yeah,
look at
roll
that.
it.
I got some hate mail already.
That was quick.
Nice.
With the third party hitting season 3 pretty hard right now, do you think Hasbro's going to go there?
I mean, they might. I mean, like again, we're celebrating the 30th year of it's the movie, right?
Yeah.
With the the TV show following closely after that, so I mean it's a good time to come back and be like, hey, yeah, remember this came out.
Keep in mind, Hasbro's plans are long term, and they've already been in production for quite some time.
Yeah.
That choice was made long ago.
Yeah, I'm thinking that they're still going to give us a couple of movie figures this year. Galvatron, I think, is going to be coming. But other than that, though, like Cyclonus, Scourge.
I don't think we'll ever see that from Takara.
No.
Yeah.
Really?
Well, not before I die, which is probably going to be.
I don't even think we'll see the rest of the Dinobots from Takara.
No, probably not.
Yeah.
Oh, they're working hard on those guys.
Yeah. So cool. I was just curious. Season 3, good stuff, but I was just curious where else are we gonna go? Because we're getting Beast Wars. I get it's the anniversary. Nothing against Primal Sabbath or Beast Wars Barry and all that, but yeah, I'm not ready for Beast Wars just yet.
I'm not hating that they ventured down a different avenue. It's great for the Transformers line, period. It's great for the fans, period.
Yeah.
But you hate people to say, well, we would have had 4 more G1 masterpieces if they didn't do 2 Beast Wars. No, it's not about that. They're using different teams with different marketing, and it's different, totally different. It's not coming from that. Well, we're not going to do any more G1 cars or G1 product because we're doing 2 Beast Wars. You get?
I mean, they're just trying to keep it fresh,
Yeah, we're assuming that they have a set amount that they're releasing it per year, which we don't know.
And you know what? I've said this many years ago, 2 years ago. It would be a great way to open up that's to new fans. You know what I mean? Open up
Yeah.
the Victory Series, Master Force, even the Headmasters. Get people that don't know about it, get them involved. Beast Wars, let them see. Open up their eyes a little bit, and maybe they'll create a bigger fan that will bring them on to the next thing, and to the next thing, and to the next thing.
I was
Yeah.
kind of joking when I said Pretenders, but I mean updated like Cloudburst, Metal Hawk.
Metal Hawk would be awesome.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't actually have to be a Pretender to be a masterpiece, you know?
Metal Hawk, and Ace pay like $1,000 for that at NJCC.
Yeah, don't change really.
You can blame this guy. He was that little devil on his shoulder. Go ahead, Ace, do it. You know you want it. You might as well fucking buy it. You gotta buy it. You gotta get it for the collection. And with this guy.
It's a great figure. It's an ugly ass Transformer though, but it's nice.
$1,000.
Yeah, I haven't spent that.
Wow.
$1,000.
I didn't spend that on that thing. No, I was threes, but not.
$1,000.
But yeah.
Yeah, he wanted it, right?
They didn't want it for $1,500 or whatever it was.
Oh shit. 15. Damn. Ooh.
Woo.
If any wives are watching, that would be 1,500 pennies. Nothing in our hobby.
In trade.
On sale. It was on sale, honey. It was $40.
Yeah.
Everything's 40.
Yeah, I was gonna say, shout out to Energon Addict. No, honey, super big sale. Super sale.
Oh, that, yeah, I love that. That
That was the
great.
greatest video.
I would have pressed the mute button real quick.
Definitely. I would love to see Pretenders, but I'd like to see a triple changer. Takara.
Yeah.
Proper
do that.
one. Yeah.
That would be pretty cool, actually.
So I'm not satisfied with Swarter or
No,
those
not.
other ones. No. Oh my god.
I like how the Blitzwings are coming out. Those both look really good. DX9 and KFC are looking really good.
Yeah.
They're doing better than the Astro Trains.
Yeah, that's for damn.
Yeah. Well, it's like DX9, like totally took all the screw-ups they did on the chick, and they improved it, you know, fixed
Yeah.
it much better
Better
on the Astro
proportion.
Train.
You know, all three modes look really good.
I agree.
Bulky as shit, but I mean, still, they look really good. Like it's believable.
Yeah.
But like, if you do a triple changer, for it to be a masterpiece, don't all three modes have to be decent?
should be,
In
I think.
an ideal world, yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But honestly, I'd sacrifice the alt mode for a perfect robot mode.
Yeah,
That's
me
ultimately
too.
what I want. End of the day, so I want a perfect
Absolutely.
robot mode.
Yep. Definitely. But in G1 in the G1 cartoons though, was Blitzwing and Astro Train like bigger than the Seekers? I never would get a good frame, and they always look the same size to me.
Just had to bring that up, didn't
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I just wondered if anyone ever
I
saw.
should have the cartoon running on the TV over here. Just so
Astro Train should be the size of a Mega Supreme if you go by the movie.
True, Astro Train.
Yeah.
Yeah, good point. Good point.
Yeah.
Mass shifting. Everything mass shifts. Come on, man. Do I have to explain the art of mass shifting?
with broadside and all that.
They can match it, but they can't get.
So what they do? Use PIM particles on Devastator?
Hell yeah.
Okay, so just kind of a quick little thing. I was looking up Astro Train on G1, and in the movie, at least, he's about the same size as Starscream. So I picture him putting the crown on. So there's one reference made. Look at those fucking shouldered fucking holsters on Starscream, though.
God damn, dude.
Fucking,
You better charge your phone, motherfucker.
yeah, I know. About to die over here.
Down on percentage on the battery.
What?
Yeah, see. Again, about the same size as a Seeker. Or Astro Train, at least.
All right. Switching over to another topic really quickly. I'm just kind of curious. I don't even want to talk about TMNT 2. No, God,
So
no.
did you watch it?
I didn't watch it. No, I'm not gonna
Okay.
subject my kids. I'm not that mean.
I tried and I walked out of the theater.
I saw that.
It
So,
was
did you like run and like scream something, or just you walked out?
I was pretty pissed. I mean, it didn't. I mean, the main reason I left because there was just two kids on either side of me that just wouldn't shut the hell up. But I mean, it was just bad. I mean, the turtles when they had the turtles on screen, the turtles were good, but then you had the humans in there, and it's disgusting.
The movie has Seamus in it.
Yeah. I don't know. The dialogue was terrible. For some reason, Stephen Amell talked like a 12-year-old. So
Did he take off his shirt?
not at the part I was watching. So unfortunately, no.
All right, just curious.
I don't know. I'll watch it at some point, but
Did he go Oliver Queen on anyone?
no.
Back on the island.
No, he had a date with Felicity, you know, because that was more important.
Probably. God, thank God those are over.
Okay.
I can watch some normal TV now. I'll be sucked into the DC universe. But topic, real quickly, since there's been a lot of comic book movies out recently.
Yeah, we got close enough to like a tag.
Yeah, definitely. I wrestled tag team here. We're both wearing khaki shirts, and we both have cuts underneath our eye. It's a rough night at Applebee's.
Yeah.
Well, I was gonna say that, but now we're all comic book fans. Now, when we go into, and I'm just speaking for myself, I guess, right now, when you go in and watch a comic book movie, do you already have a pre-existing notion of what you want to see? Let's say like Civil War. Knowing what the plot was in the comic book, does that kind of already taint your idea of what you want to see, or do you go in there with an open mind and just sit down, enjoy the movie, and then you rip it to shreds afterwards?
We were just talking about this before. So, ladies and gentlemen, Rolling Steel.
When it comes to certain characters, you know, Batman especially, Captain America, there's a preordained notion that you have an expectation that you want to see. And I think with Civil War, you know, he hadn't read the books, so we were talking about the differences. I loved the movie, but it just wasn't the same having read the books, knowing the extent, the depth of the characters, what happens throughout with Cap. You know, I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like it was deep enough myself.
Hey, I didn't fucking read the books. I thought the fucking movie was great.
Go fuck yourself.
All right. I'm giving you another one, you.
You guys from Jersey, I love it.
Oh god.
What about the rest of you guys?
No, I think that's like that with everybody, isn't it? That if you didn't read the comics, you'll probably enjoy the movie because you know nothing about it. You know, you don't have any preconceived notion. You know. Yeah. But if you read the comics, you're going to go into it expecting certain things, and I think that's what it depends on.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I've read the comics, and I know going into a movie I have to divorce myself from it because they can't film everything that's in a comic.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. True.
And there's like Civil War had probably like over 100 characters.
Yeah.
It had so many beats.
I believe it was 4,200 characters.
Probably
20 or 20,000.
But like, you know, there was no way they could film all the beats in Civil War and have it be in one movie.
Yeah, not in the one movie.
But the meaning behind it, though, was it portrayed, do you think?
No, it was completely different. The Registration Act was completely different than the Sokovia Accords.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Registration Act really was. I like that version better. You know, it gave you a deadline. It really meant something. It wasn't out of the blue.
Well, you're talking about a universe that had characters and superheroes for years. Where, if you look at the Marvel movie universe, everything's new. The Avengers are new. Superpowers are new.
Within a decade, yeah.
Yeah, so you have to think about how, on that angle, how that did it, how they took it in this show, saying like, hey, you're killing people when you battle. You're fucking shit up. Somebody needs to be held accountable for it. You guys need to fucking come in, be government owned, so then we can all be on one page with this shit. You know what I mean?
I like the movie, but it doesn't have the consequences that the comic book series has.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's no Bill Foster dying.
Who?
Black Goliath.
Black Goliath.
Who?
That was a huge. Yeah.
Who?
Okay.
There's no Nitro.
Now you got to think about that. If you're just an average
Daredevil.
moviegoer, who?
Yeah.
Right.
Who?
I can understand that, but if you actually read the book, it's a big moment, even if you don't know who the character is.
Of course, but you got to think about Joe moviegoer with his girlfriend and the 5 kids and the 7 buckets of popcorn.
And that you're absolutely
Yeah,
right.
for
And that's
Spider-Man.
and that's why I said, like, if you're going through it, you do have to divorce yourself if you've read the source material.
And if you read the source material and you're a fan of the Marvel movie universe and you're following it, you could find that balance.
Yep.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
agree.
It's up to you as a fan to find that balance.
Yeah, but it just wasn't justified, the Avengers Accord, or Sokovia Accords, to be honest. I mean, you go back and look at Avengers, they're going to nuke Manhattan. I mean, come on. And they're blaming the Avengers. And all that. It's just, I don't know, cop-out. And the whole relationship between Tony and Steve was just like, it could be better.
Tony flip-flops too easily. I mean, I know he's caught up in the emotional moment with Winter Soldier and his mother and such, but he goes from drawing that line with one of his best friends and his allies. It flips too quickly.
It's the alcohol. Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah. Oh, wait, he's not a drunk.
It's one of the best storylines they could have done, and they didn't go there. Those motherfuckers. Yes.
Damn you, Disney.
They were related. I want to see less than zero scene with Iron Man.
Yes.
And the thing is,
Every
in
single
the movie, Tony makes himself as the best poster child for having the Sokovia Accords. He's gonna murk Cap and the Winter Soldier, you know. So who needs more control than Tony?
Yeah.
I wonder why it's so hot the fan was pointing backwards.
Oh, that's,
Well, it's switching from the Civil War to everyone's favorite, X-Men Apocalypse.
Yes.
So, there we go.
Oh, shit. Oh, man.
That sums it up. Oh, shit, yeah.
Or the guys, I don't know if it was Chris or if it was Chris that came up with X-Men.
That was
I think it was just. It was,
X-Men.
Oh, my gosh.
It was entertaining, but it was, like, so just, I don't know, far gone. Yeah.
Again, that's
like
that's
the Marvel old
it's,
school what the issue, you know?
yeah.
Like, what?
It's that type of movie that if the type of person that can't detach himself from the comic book experience when he goes to the movie, they're gonna rage out at it. But if you just go in it with an open mind and just like enjoy it for what it is, then it's just like, all right, it's entertaining. Like James said, entertaining.
you know what? You got to take into fact too. Like, it's not about comic book people because the cartoon was big in the '90s, and there's a lot of people that never ever read the book but was a fan of the cartoon.
That was me.
You got to take those guys into factor too.
Mm-hmm.
And was Apocalypse great in the cartoon? No. Hell you! I'm going to Apocalypse.
oh, damn it, right?
What? Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I didn't know he had the voice and nerder, but you got people that my horse.
I am as far beyond mutants as they are beyond you.
Hey, check out there's some snippets of that on the Four Horsemen album. But so you got to think at point is like there's a lot of people that work comic books, but also fans of the cartoon and what we got. Wake up, Russell!
But he was just so short, though.
But honestly,
But he was so short, though, man.
on all cylinders, he was
Apocalypse,
up in
yeah.
there.
Yeah.
My fucking hair. You gotta warn me when you fucking do that. Russ, did he win?
I thought he was gonna yawn. I was, having fun.
Apocalypse was very just disappointing. I really wish that they would have done more with him. To be the pinnacle in my eyes, I always think he is the pinnacle villain for the mutants, the X-Men.
X-Men. Yeah.
And it was just like, wow, really? Okay. I don't know. It was just bad. I mean, yes, they had a great battle scene. Spoiler alert if no one's seen it. Tough. They had a great battle scene at the end. But it was just...
It wouldn't be victory spoiler.
I know, it would be spoil something. But the whole battle, I mean, we talked about this before, like, Magneto shooting out some iron girders, whatever, in the form of an X, throwing some dirt in his face, Cyclops blasting with his optic blast, and he's having a mental battle with Professor X. And then Jean comes there and wipes his ass, like just wipes him off the floor. All this type of stuff. It just seems like, what the hell? Apocalypse was nothing. He stole the technology from the Celestials. He did all this type of stuff, but we never incorporated that, and he was just,
Angel's a drunk and he listens to hardcore fucking music.
Damn Angel.
Oh, man. Well, you know what? I need the 4 most powerful mutants. All right, here's a guy with some fucking wings. He's drinking beers, you got him.
That's Psylocke pulled out, yeah. It's like,
Psylocke, he said fucking 3 words. It wasn't even like TNA content because it really wasn't there. I don't know why they did that. Maybe it's something they're leading into in the next movie, but honestly,
she was hot.
I had to account for Wonder Woman.
She was hot.
Yeah, she was. Not wrong with Olivia Munn.
And she had the most accurate costume from comic to film, I think.
Okay, and
Yeah, she did.
Yeah,
So,
I
I
heard
can.
she's not gonna be in the next X-Men movie. She's going to be in the X-Force movie.
Oh yeah, it's something else for them to fuck up.
I want a New Mutants movie, motherfuckers.
I want a Netflix Wolverine patch series. He's all his time on
Madripoor?
Yeah, Madripoor, the hand, all that shit. That would be good. Netflix.
Viper.
I definitely like what you're cooking there, buddy.
So, but yeah, the part with Wolverine, obviously that was good, but again,
That was awesome.
Nah.
it just seems like they can never have an X-Men movie without him. Somehow, somehow he's got to be there.
That was a highlight. I like that.
I like that though. I like that.
Yeah.
No, but they tried the end movie. They were trying to push. I can't. Do you guys really think that they could really pull off Mr. Sinister in a fucking movie? Honestly, it was hard enough to pull off that shit in a comic book. You think well,
Sinister was good as long as he has Marauders.
can you
Yeah.
can you take what he looks
Yeah.
like in the comic book and put it on the screen?
His flat top.
What the fuck with that? Yeah, but what do you think?
Redesign his cape, okay, a little bit.
He looked like Colossus's fucking brother with a blue fucking outfit on and with a diamond on it.
He looked like Neon Dracula.
We don't have any Mr. Sinister love here.
My lord. I don't know. I mean, I'm all for it, but let's see what happens. I think after this one, I think they're going to think about we're going back to the drawing board and we're going to rethink what we're going to do. But there were some things that I really liked about it, like when you first see the mansion in the school. It just reminded me as reading the book in the 80s. The kids running around and them teaching, and it had that Chris Claremont feel. You know what I mean? It just really had that feel to it. And then, of course, at the end with the Danger Room, that was dope. With them costumes.
Yeah, the costumes were great.
Yeah.
But
I think they could do Sinister. Mutant Massacre, rated R.
Yeah.
Marauders, Sinister, Gambit's in there. I think if it's written well, I think they could do it.
And that's a big if.
Yeah, that's a pretty big if there.
It seems like they would be reaching, like, we all know that the next movie is going to be the Phoenix Saga, the Dark Phoenix Saga. How would Sinister fit in, or are they going to go Sinister for Wolverine 3 with the Reavers?
They could shoehorn Sinister into the Hellfire Club.
Yeah,
I
to
guess.
be the Black King, or no, who was mastermind in there? Bishop, Black Bishop.
Mhm.
You know, you're probably right about that. That's probably what they'll do.
I hope not. I really hope not.
Yeah, maybe they might slow burn the Dark Phoenix. Like we got a taste of it here. Maybe in the next movie it'll be something similar, and then the next movie after that will deal with it.
I think they hinted the 90s movie is going to be the Phoenix movie.
Who's going to play Wolverine though if Hugh Jackman's out? Because they have to have the triangle
Tom
in the Dark
Hardy.
Phoenix saga.
Look
Hardy.
look how awkward it was between the young Jean Grey and the old Wolverine.
Yeah, that was like.
A little awkward.
Mm-hmm. Hey, my dad's last wife was 30 years younger than him. All right, let it go. Let it go.
Wow.
That's how you do it.
Yeah. Must have been.
I have a superhero action figure question I'm curious about. Dawn of Justice, Batman, the Affleck likeness. I did not think I was going to enjoy the movie. I was very vocal about despising Ben Affleck. Proved me wrong. I loved him. So I start looking at the likenesses, checking out the Mafex, the Hot Toys, and then the NECA quarter scale. I honestly think from what I've seen so far, we don't have an actual, product to view at retail, but I think the NECA quarter scale really nailed it. Anybody else have it? Any thoughts? Just curious.
I haven't seen it.
I haven't seen it
I
either.
haven't seen it.
Yeah, me neither.
Check it out. I mean, if you like the character and you're interested, I'm curious to see what everybody's thoughts are on that.
You think that's the closest they have for an Affleck Batman?
So far, yes.
Yeah,
I mean,
because there's no official
right. You can't go into a comic shop and see.
So they
the
never
Hot
made.
Toys.
They haven't made a Hot Toys yet.
It
Why?
hasn't been released. There's only.
Oh, they're making it, but it isn't out.
There's been images,
What are they waiting for? The fucking movie's done. The movie's tanking. It's gonna kill it.
I don't know.
I mean,
Apex is coming, I think, next month.
The
but
fucking the Hot Toys should have been out 6 months before the movie.
I agree. But
Right.
DC's always behind
Fucking
on
Jersey boys.
This is good stuff though.
Yeah.
We're in Applebee's. The waitress kept coming back. You ready to order? No. We're talking here. We're talking.
Where's Wonder Woman's tits? That's what I want to know. Don't ask me about my burger. Don't worry. Pepsi product. I want a Coke. Where's Wonder Woman's tits? What the fuck?
This is Applebee's.
I apologize.
Yingling, please. Can I get a Yingling over here? Thank you. Ginger ale and a Yingling.
Oh, jeez.
Russell's dad was a hero. We're 30 years younger. Loved it.
We're talking about Mafex Batman.
Oh, shit.
I don't know. The Affleck likeness is important.
I think fucking Affleck was great.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was awesome.
It was good.
Yeah.
I really thought.
And not even just in the fucking bat costume, but as Wayne, as an older, I'm tired of everything. Fuck the world. I took what the Joker gave me, and I fucking made lemonade.
Yeah.
But this fucking cocksucker with a red cape, I'm not gonna do it. I'm fucking changing my ways. I want him dead.
He was almost better.
You know what I'm saying? I want this motherfucker. You never heard Batman say that. I want him
shooting people, murdering, killing. He's ready to murder.
because of Superman.
Glorious.
That's great.
Fuck him.
That's all
Kill him. Let's crucify him right now on
put
a
him-
green cross.
Yeah,
Green.
a big green cross.
Lex, get the rock.
In the fucking shape of an X.
Done.
So that's what we're looking at. That one right there.
I like it.
Yeah, that one looks good.
And it's good.
Yeah.
It does look good. In the,
You gotta look at if you can pull up like a Hot Toys and look at it.
That's pretty good.
It's kind of, I don't know.
Jeez, look at the face detail, damn.
Yeah, it's kind of Affleck-ish.
I bought it. I mean,
And when did this come out?
It's not out yet.
it's out.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's in my chamber. It's out.
Oh, okay, never mind then. I don't know, man. Don't see no pictures.
Stop.
Mr. Rolling Steel.
Stop.
I have so many pictures from you, so how do I know what's going on?
I swear to God.
All right, we're on.
I'm from the Chamber of Plastics, so I don't know.
I think NECA in general does a good job with the face sculpts of their figures when they do like famous characters.
Yeah. The Keaton's pretty damn spot on. Even the Ledger Joker.
Yeah, that was pretty intense. Very cool. The Keaton was glorious as well.
Glorious.
Glorious. I mean, it's funny. I remember talking to Bobby Skullface about Hot Toys product, and he says, man, I just can't, it's just got like a doll, and clothes. I don't like that. It's not a figure. I can see that. So you don't want that type of articulation with clothing and Barbie type accessories. You can get that from the NECA with sculpt. I like that. He's kind of got a point. I like that NECA product. I dig it. Great job.
NECA's really good.
And it's half the price, which is insane.
NECA and the salt.
Yeah.
A new line of toys.
Yeah.
It's a hip-hop line.
There you go.
All right.
Boros by L.
Nobody knows what the fuck we're talking about. They don't.
No. Old guys.
Come on, keep it rolling. Keep it rolling. Keep it rolling.
Shane, that's a lot of Hasbro.
All right, here we go. I got a picture of the Hot Toys.
I've got Combiner Wars Idiot, Combiner Wars Douchebag,
Oh, yeah, this is Combiner Wars stuff right there. And then I got Brave, other crap.
This guy's got everything in the fucking... You remember Reds when I worked back at Reds?
Yeah. Okay.
That's Reds. He's got a Reds fucking selfie.
I gotta tell you, I'm looking at that face. It looks like Dan from like the nose down. Dan,
put your head up.
Yeah.
Look at us.
Excuse me, I'm typing.
Yeah, I think the other one looks more athletic than this one, right?
Yeah, and
Yeah, it does.
so that
His shoulders aren't as broad as they should be.
This is the one that's coming out.
Yeah.
yeah,
And it's a lot cheaper, too.
it's just I don't know. I'm really proud of NECA. They hit it out of the park. Dan, where's your cat?
Not up here, because it's too hot for them up here.
All right, that's good. I'm glad you're looking out for the cat.
Central Air, motherfucker. Pay for it.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll get right on that.
You got a job.
Nah. NECA's interesting because I'm always impressed with what they do and with their figures and their price point is really good. Like they do shit at a price point where you wouldn't think they'd be able to do it.
Yeah.
And they still make stuff really good. I'm blown away at times by what they do.
Do you guys have an opinion yet on the 112 Mezco line that's coming? I mean, it's out already as far as like the Judge Dredd, the Star Trek figures.
That's a great line, I think.
Punisher looks good.
Yeah.
Beautiful. I'm stoked for that. I think that's going to be something special. It's $80.
Dude, I don't know. I think that $80 is going to be worth it. Because that articulation's there, the sculpt's there. He's got a shit ton of accessories now. I mean, they got the detailing on him, where he's actually like muddy and shit. I think I think with this they're going to earn that money that they're charging for it.
Mm-hmm.
So now, looking at that line again, there's cloth. The uniforms are cloth. You've got the articulation. Sculpt is there, but at a 6-inch scale. Are you good paying $50 for that when you can get the NECA with that quality sculpt at a quarter scale? That's a big difference. What do you think?
I think it depends on your collection. I mean, I'm a 1/12 collector. As much as I would like to do a quarter scale, it's not for me.
Too big.
Space-wise, I'm 1/12 all the way.
Yeah, same with me. I'll buy the quarter scale, like Pacific Rim stuff that NECA does. But other than that, I don't have the room for all that other stuff.
So now, like getting back to what was said earlier about sculpt over articulation, what about sculpt over size, scale? If you can get a truly accurate sculpt, but it is out of the realm, excuse the pun, of your ongoing collection, what do? Do you go with something that you know is a lesser sculpt?
So you're saying if you go bigger just to get that truly, in this case,
Yeah.
Ben Affleck, Batfleck-esque.
Yeah.
I could probably see myself going for that. I mean, if I had to have that true one-to-one representation of that character or person, I'd probably go for the bigger size.
Why are you looking up there, Dan? You reading?
I'm sorry.
Because I'm thinking.
You reading a key card?
I'm looking off into the distance.
That's the thing. I don't have any quarter scale figures, but then I saw that sculpt and was like, man, damn it, I need this.
Yeah.
I was just curious, what everybody felt. It's a very odd scale. I'll bring him the next time I come. But it's like having another child. Quarter scale.
What's a quarter scale? What does that mean?
It's
A quarter of me?
18. Well, no.
A quarter of a human. So a quarter scale would be a quarter of a human being.
Yeah.
Okay.
You could pick up the life-size stuff that NECA's doing too,
Oh God.
like the Harley Quinn or some of the Alien stuff. But yeah,
My wife
Batman. They actually did a Batman one too.
coming home with a life-size Harley Quinn. Hi, hon. Yep. You'll be moving into the office with that thing. Bring that horror toy of yours to the work with you. Huh? But it only costs $40, I swear.
Really big sale.
How many of you here are honest and genuine about the pricing of certain items that you may purchase?
I am. I have to be.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
I'm a stay-at-home dad.
I can't hide
so.
this shit.
Yep.
She find out if I have no choice.
Yeah. Oh man, I hope I didn't throw anybody under the bus, but what type of mentality drives your collecting? Do you have to have every version of a specific character, or is it only the strong survive? I only take the best.
I think it's completion. Mind completion.
I'm strong.
I'm moving towards strongest. Like Master Shit Beast.
Yeah.
I want the best representation.
Yep. I used to be a completist, and then, children, marriage, all that good stuff, just threw that out the window.
Hey, we need to get a shelf life video of your fucking chamber blasted, bro.
One day.
Holy shit,
Yeah.
that's gonna be like a 4-hour fucking show.
I think James got me at this point. Look at James. Look at that.
Yeah. Between you and James,
it's organized. It's all like one of those rolling shelves back there. The rolling stairs. I mean, he's got it.
Oh, like a library?
Yeah.
Will you swing the fucking stairs?
There's a check-in desk in the man's area. That's great. That's beautiful. But
Yeah, this is
that's
this,
glorious.
It's only room 1.
blew up with my wife. I remember the first time I spent after I watched the Victory series, I wanted to get into the line, and I found a Star Saber. $300. That was the most money I spent on a Transformer at the time, and my wife was like, "All right, $300." I'm like, "It's a mint seal box." She's like, "All right, never been touched by human hands." I'm like, "All right." Then 7 years later, it's like, "Yeah, I just spent $1,200 on a Transformer that's used. It's been touched by human hands." Everything. Like, God damn it.
James, did she give you the look?
She gave me a look like just shaking the head and be like.
And she said, "You know what else is going to be untouched by human hands?"
So, yeah, we have a system because I have my own reserves of money and everything, but I have to write tickets. So this is how I get it with my wife. So I have to submit a ticket when I buy something, so she knows and she keeps track of what I purchase, and it's not fun at times.
You know what though? But it
Yikes.
But it keeps me honest, though. It keeps me honest, and it nothing's hidden when I have a pallet of shit that comes to the door and wrong house down there. God damn it, she's home.
Go around the back. Go around the back.
So the $40 excuse is out the window. What you do?
No, that was gone a long time ago. That was like while we were dating, if that even existed. No, she knew what she was getting to when she saw I had a wall of those shitty ass Power of the Force Star Wars. In my college days, I was buying that stuff up.
Hey! I got 6 bins full. Shut up.
But man,
You know what? They look good right behind Trent's on the wall.
Yeah.
You know, I got 16 fucking bins of that. So Trent's, hit me up, man. I got the Power of the Force.
real good right
Well, if
there.
I ever start looking for Power of the Force, I will be sure to hit you up.
$1 piece, man. $1 piece. All good. Free shipping.
I loved them. I loved them
Free
back in the day,
shipping.
but yeah,
They were good, yeah.
they're not always fit.
They were good at 93.
Yep.
Remember the bear?
Yeah, I
Fucking
know.
Boba Fett.
Sitting
Oh,
there.
God, that was
Yeah, they put
20 years
mush
ago.
face Leia, non-mush face Leia.
Mush face
Mush face layer.
Deep question. We're gonna go even deeper. How many here amongst this fine
Beefy
collection-
Return of the Jedi Luke Skywalker.
What?
What were you saying, Brian?
Beefy Return of the Jedi
Oh,
Luke
yeah,
Skywalker.
No, the Dagobah one, man. He was beefed up. Dagobah.
How many of you guys have like an OCD of sorts? Be dead honest, where you have to buy it new. It's got to be sealed in the package. Maybe you have to have a second one. Maybe you have all the above.
I'm a little bit like that, I will admit. Not super obsessive, but like if the price difference is not much, I'll usually go for it brand new.
I had to buy 2. Yes, I have that addiction because they came with 2 heads.
I'm with you.
Buying 2 times over here.
So,
Yeah.
but not like Gist.
Wow.
Not like I'm not buying doubles of my Masterpiece Knight so I can have an alt mode and robot mode. I won't go that far.
I'm just waiting for that triple changers to come out, see what he does with those.
Sick shot.
Luckily, I haven't gotten to that point yet. Thank God.
Yeah.
These pile of glutes can be like a pallet.
Palatable.
Just send the truck.
Speaking of pallets, I'm sure fucking Game has a forklift and a pallet jack in his garage.
Pallet jack.
So when the truck comes in, beep, beep, gets the forklift in there, takes him down, the pallet jack brings him into the house.
Now you said you were stay-at-home dad, James?
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you something. I would never admit it to my wife, man. That's tough. That's the tough end of the deal, being at home. I mean, you deserve it, man. You deserve to have your own loading dock, coordinator, you know what I mean? There's no
Yeah, I mean, I worked right out of college, busted my ass, paid for the house, and I paid for a lot of stuff, and then we had kids, and I'm like, she's like, okay, you earn, stay home. I'm like, okay. You set up your trust fund, you set up everything. I'm like, yep. I'm like, okay, you're fine, you're good. I'm like, all right. Just stay within your budget, or you die. I'm like, okay, all right. It's all good.
Yeah, man. Yep.
So.
Yep.
But it's a handful with 2 kids. I mean, yes, 9-to-5 job, whatever it is, it can be a handful. But shit, when you have a 4-year-old and an 8-year-old, it can run you ragged.
Yeah, I've only got the 8-year-old, but both of us were children of divorce, so we decided we wanted somebody home with the kids.
Yep.
And my wife's the one with the degree, so my fat ass sits at home.
At 8 years old, man, that's a lot of energy.
Yeah, my son loves it.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you right now, I'm knocking up the next bitch I see.
She is fun love.
Hey guys, we're going to hit up after
Okay.
25 minutes. So, I gotta get on that fucking.
Jesus Christ, Eddie. Oh, man. The shit that comes out of your mouth, man.
I'm sorry, man. I can't control it, man. Just,
I'm knocking up that.
Nah, man. You just make me laugh my ass off. It's great.
that's what I'm here for, man. As long as you guys are laughing, I'm okay.
That's cool. Oh man. Last question, real quickly.
And I'm serious. We're going back to Applebee's. It's gonna be like You know, they close at 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm hitting up at like 1:53.
Right.
Wow. Who's left? Who's left?
I'm sorry. He wants to ask a question.
Oh, I'm sorry, James.
No, just got one left, and then we're done. Are you guys satisfied with what's for sale out there at retail, toy-wise?
No.
Nope.
No.
Assuming that the shelves are full, not like that they are kind of currently right now.
No.
Think of your childhood. Think about, when, we had a plethora of, like, variety, just toys galore. But it was cartoons based and all that type of stuff. But right now, you like the variety that we have. Marvel Legends, Star Wars, Turtles, Transformers.
No.
No.
Okay.
Not enough stuff.
Well, I bought a Minecraft pick the other day.
Holy shit. What?
No, I didn't. Where
Wait.
this came from now, right?
The variety is there, but just we're spoiled by quality. I mean, if I'm going to pay $25 for Marvel Legends, and I can pay $20 more or $30 more depending on where and get like a Mafex or, it's.
That import game really kind of ruined things.
Yeah.
And you could pay just a little bit more to get a 1,000 times better quality. That changed the game.
I don't see the variety we had as kids.
Neither do I.
Nowhere near.
True, but there's certain things that we didn't have as kids that we have now, like the Marvel Legends.
Yeah.
We didn't have any of that.
Screw Marvel Legends. I'll take a Secret Wars line.
What about Mega?
Oh god, yeah, back to that. Then
Egos, man. I want egos.
DC Powers.
the Super Powers line, yeah.
Yeah.
You squeeze the legs and they. Boop, 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 boop.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
But granted, we did have other things: Visionary, Centurions, Mask, all that too that we don't have now.
I see. Like I'm hoping. Like
Rock Center, I guess. Yeah.
I'm not looking forward to the movies, but what I'm hoping happens is like with Transformers, that the other Hasbro properties that they're gonna do go back and do more classic figures.
Yeah, they just get revitalized and just revamped. Yeah.
I hope we get a Sir Anthony Hopkins figure. Bring back the Human Alliance. Little Hannibal Lecter.
I can only imagine what role he's playing in that movie.
Huh.
I don't know.
I feel like he's gonna be one of the creators.
It did.
Oh, great. Really? That's where they.
I suspect.
Thanks,
I could
Trent.
I could be completely
I'm gonna go watch the Turtles too now.
Primus.
He's Primus. Well, on that high note,
Yeah.
maybe we'll just end the show now.
Yeah, thanks, Trent.
I'm gonna go drink.
Sorry about that.
Drink.
Hey. I could be completely totally wrong about that now. That was just a speculation.
We hitting up Applebee's?
We should do a hangout. We all go to our Applebee's and we'll just put up a hangout. All right, let's do a outro. Charles.
All right. I'm Charles. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Optimus4Prez.
I'm gonna have a show about where did we come up with our usernames. Curious.
That's a nice one.
Dig it.
Um,
Nice idea.
Dan.
Shouldn't have said that live on the air. Someone's gonna drag it.
Copycats. That's great. I'm patting it though. But Dan, start. You're next, man.
All right, Harvey _Dent. Enter the realm every Monday night. Realm of Collectors.
8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And you guys from Jersey.
Hey, what's up, guys? Dust Mites. Instagram, Dust Mites. Realm of Collectors. Enter the realm every Monday night. Ladies and gentlemen, Rolling Steel.
Rolling Steel. Find me right there in your heart.
Nice. Appreciate you being on the show too.
Thanks for having me. Great show.
Sounds cool.
Victory!
Jose, can't see you. I see Megatron.
Hey, what's up, guys? You could find me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Xbox Live, and PlayStation Network, all at HurricaneBX.
Thought he was taking a nap.
In the boogie down.
And on the
Yes,
RC
sir.
Hangout.
Oh, yes, and the ROC Hangout, 10:30s at every Monday night.
And Masterpiece Shitpiece.
Love that
Find
name.
me at Brammer_Nick on Twitter, Nick Brammer on Facebook, and Masterpiece Bukaki on Grindr.
Yeah. Wow. Hold on, I need a shirt.
That's awful.
Yes. Yes.
Hey, I'm on
Ergo
Tinder.
That escalated quickly.
Wow. All right, Russ, you're next.
And I will be at Applebee's tonight at 1:55. Before closing.
Giddy up.
All right. Russ.
Alright, what's up, man? You can find me Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Of course, I'm always posting shit in the ROC. Find me there too.
Giddy up.
And Trent.
Find me Trent5 at Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook.
Awesome. And you can find me Victory Saber, Victory Spoiler, Victory Scalper, whatever you want to call me, on Instagram and Instagram and YouTube, Victory Saber 77. Facebook is the Victory Saber 77. I don't do Twitter anymore, so if you want to be on the show, go to my Facebook page. If you want to be on the show now that we're gonna not be live anymore, go there, click the link, join us, and we're going to be talking a whole bunch of shit. But again, check out the ETR show on Monday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, followed by the RC Hangout this coming week, Wednesday, 9:30-ish, on the Roma Collectors YouTube channel. Also, Figga Banging. Spin out.
Good one. It's gonna be a good one.
So, that should be cool.
I'm gonna enjoy it.
And that is it. We're out.